So, hey, my long timers, I know you haven't heard from me in like a long time, but holy shit, like life just got crazy. And so I'm going to give you a little bit of backstory. I'm going to let you know where I've been and how much I love you. Okay. And oh my God, 2026, it's like right around the corner and it's huge. And I'm sure you guys can feel it. So when I first opened my channel, Trusting Love Tarot, it was just because I was just so gosh dang in love. Like I was just in love. And oh my God, I couldn't get enough of this sublime, divine ecstasy that was blowing through me when I was in love with this person and being loved by this person. It was the first time in my life that I really learned what it meant to be fully all in and open to someone. And okay, sure, yeah, my soul probably showed me how to do it first because we were ignited to a full blown cracking open, and it opened both of us. And that meant our guts spilled on the floor, like all the stuff, all of it, right? So thank you so much for being so patient. I had to shut down several times because I went through these cycles of darkness. Gosh almighty, darkness, darkness, darkness. Like when we're healing our uncomfortableness of everything that we have ever experienced, when we're going through something we've never been before, which is falling deeply in love. Like I thought that I had been in love before. Like I did. I thought that I had, and don't get me wrong, I loved them in beautiful ways until I met this exquisite person. And it was like, bam. It was like God went, hey, hi, do you see me? Like I am the greatest experience of love that you'll have. And that's what my mind was like, oh my God, like I am going to hold on tight to you. And that, of course, drug me through the mud and the darkness and all, because we can't hold on, right? We got to let go, but we also got to let in. For those of you who were part of my crazy roller coaster of a ride, of a journey, I love you, big arms around you, like, oh my God, hi, I'm back. I didn't think I was going to make it to the other side of bliss. Do you remember I'd always say to you guys, I'll see you on the other side of bliss? God, it took me a bit to get here. Okay, a lot of pain, a lot of struggle, a lot of suffering, but I'm here and I made it. So those first two podcasts that you heard from me were when I was in my blissed out state of being. And I'm going to tell you, that's actually how you come into the union of your dreams. You just do. You got to feel really delicious and ooey-gooey in you, divine feminine. That's how the masculine finds you. That's the answer. I'm going to give you the answer right now. But most of you are sitting in a broken heart. You're sitting in some kind of darkness. You're sitting in a, you stay over there while I stay over here. You say you want love, but you're not really inviting it in. You say that, sure, if it happens, if you're sitting on the fence, you're not ready. But sometimes what we'll do is we'll just sort of push it off and we'll go, no, thanks. I don't think I really want this right now, or I don't want it ever, depending on how we're feeling. And of course, as the feminine, we change our feelings. We just do. One moment it could be like, oh my God, yes, I totally want it. Bring it now. And then there's those other moments just like, garlic and stay away from me, right? Like when we're healing the wounds of the aspects of how we feel about ourselves, where we want to go and what it's all going to look like, well, it's not a straight line. For the masculine, it might be, I do this, I do this, I do this, I do this, I do this. I get this. And the feminine is like, oh my God, I'm like all over the place. I just want to feel, right? I'm just going into the extreme. But if you're learning to balance all of that, that's the really important part. And the feminine feels, oh, so yummy, delicious. She feels really good. And I want you to feel good, but I want you to feel good au naturel. That means without a pleasure distractor. So what's your pleasure distractor? We're about to step into 2026. So this is the time to be thinking about it. Is If I'm going to make some lofty goals, if I want to step out and I want to move into this direction of awesomeness, okay, if that's what I've planned for myself, and most of you do, right? You're like, this is the time we start thinking about it. We're like, what am I taking with me and what am I definitely leaving behind, especially with all this retrograde activity that's happening right now. Like, it ain't no accident that it's like right up to like December 29th when it then goes right before New Year's and we're about to like rocket launch into a direct, right? Because Uranus will be back in, it's going to be insane, people. So, we've got lots of really good stuff coming our way. So wrap your arms around it. Wrap your arms around what you're leaving behind and get really clear. And that's why I have my Beacon Boot Camp that's coming. So November was a blast. If you missed it, if you want to get in on the December one, this would be your time. Okay. So let's say you're sitting in a place and you're like, I don't want to, I'm tired of having a broken heart. I'm tired of being in pain. Healing your broken heart for good. My Goddess Beacon Boot Camp is totally for you. It's live, 3-day, free. Okay, because I want to gift you the gifting of what it took me to get through healing the broken heart from the greatest love I ever had my entire life. He totally rejected me. But yet I still had this feeling of love inside of me. But he rejected me to show me what I needed to become so that I could really fall in love with myself. That's what he did. He didn't say, I don't want you. What he essentially said was, how much do you want yourself to want this, like in this love that you think you can have? What if I'm not it? What if I need to prove to you? What if I need to show you that I am it? Or maybe someone else is going to come across your path and say, hey, it's me. It's me, it's me, it's me. So the whole point was for me to fall deeply in love with myself so that I would recognize that big ass love when it stood before me. This is what I used to talk about when I was doing my divination, all of my readings, and really getting centered around how it would feel to either be without that person or just to accept that I really love that person and to accept that and pull it all into me and say, oh my God, I'm totally in love. I've always been in love with this person. Will I always love them? Probably. I will probably always love them. So, okay. And to kind of accept that. Okay, so I wanted to come on here to share with you just a little bit of me. So you get to know me. And that, oh my gosh, for me to come out and share myself with you has been the scariest thing ever. Because I went through something really extraordinary. And at moments I thought, oh my gosh, I'm gosh dang crazy. And then I started working with students who would share their stories with me, validating everything that I was going through. And I was validating everything they were going through. And that's how I built Becoming the Goddess Beacon Union Journal. And thank you, by the way, for all of your feedback, my students. I've made it even better. That's right. Oh my God. You want this. You just want this. So you can get that at unionblueprint.com. That's unionblueprint.com. That's been in the works for how long? 7 years. 7 years. Thank you, my students who have been using it. Your feedback has been glorious. So for those of you who had it and you have the old one, you're going to want to get the new one. It's completely different. And especially now that we're going into a brand new year, start new. Okay, start new. May as well. And start it now. So say for December 1st, even if you grab it right now, it's November, and you're like, I am so going to get myself ready. Grab it. Because the first page of my union journal is a declaration that you're going to commit to 1 year of totally loving yourself. Yeah, that's right. You're going to make this year all about you. Loving yourself, falling in love with your body, falling in love with every little aspect of you that makes you you. I had to go through so many gosh dang hurdles and face in the mud. And oh my gosh, it's just been a crazy journey. Epic failures here, people. We're talking what? So if I can get through it, so can you. So you got to come and check out my free boot camp. That is a 3-step method, guaranteed. You can take this, walk away, and use it in every area of your life. You're done. You're solved. Life is made. I'm not kidding. I wish I had this sooner because I would have been able to manifest a lot more, a lot faster. You want to check out my fast track freebies. I've got a whole bunch of them they're there to bring you into physical union. So let's talk about that. My top freebie right now. Okay. And this was the one that you guys were digging. You were just digging it last year. And then I pulled everything down. And it was my 12 phases to physical union. Oh, I still have it. It's not gone. I didn't destroy it. I just went into the darkness and I went through the rest of the phases. And then I was like, oh, so this is what happens. I thought I was already there. Evidently, I wasn't. And so Divine was like, we're going to show you. No, it's not like that at all. Divine never does that to you. You are simply getting the echo of what you are ready to have because you are constantly pulsating out, and the universe has no other choice but then to say, here you go. And that's why I call everything becoming the goddess beacon, because everything that you're pulsating out, everything that you're radiating out, thinking out, being out, feeling out, experiencing out, yeah. Everything in the universe is going, okay, and delivering it. It's like Amazon. So when you think of it that way, what I'm here to show you is how to get really clear and to make your broadcasting, your radio station, your beautiful, awesome pulsation of light and love, to make it really gosh dang clear. Because when you're not clear, chaos ensues. And you got really crazy shit that happens. And the outside isn't going to match the inside. And it's going to get really uncomfortable, but sometimes it's meant to. You're not meant to stay in comfort, not for too long. Because you see, deliciousness feels really, really, really good when you've got everything in your life happening for you. And the only way it's going to happen for you is if, in truth, you're in love. So you got to fall in love. And the best thing to do is to fall in love with you, right? You can fall in love with another person too. That's wonderful. But that isn't a guarantee that it's going to leave, walk away, or decide that it needs to take a break. So if you're waiting for that person, place, or thing to always make you feel all ooey-gooey inside of yourself, when they go, you're screwed. So I'm here to teach you that it's so important, right? It's so important for you to go, oh my God, I'm just going to fall in love with me. I just want to fall in love with me. Okay? Make me feel all ooey-gooey, that I'm so in love with my life. I'm so in love with everything. So that brings me to what I was opening up with. When I first opened up my YouTube channel, oh my God, I was oozing and I was radiating love because I was living in my dream house. Okay, it was kind of sort of my dream house. It was my dream house that I had decided that I was going to have as a single woman in case love didn't happen for me. You see, so I was living in the house of a single woman. I built it for that. Well, big love can't come in when the energy of the home that I live in is made for a single woman. You get what I'm saying? So I had to let that go. And then I had to go through the grieving of the letting it go when the person that I was totally in love with, that I let it go for, said, nah, sorry. And right? Didn't come in my direction. I was like, oh, poop. That didn't work. Wow, it was a backfire. So the little bit of grieving had to happen there while I was letting go of my safety net that I had created for myself for love. Oh, it's a big gamble, I'm telling you. Love is the greatest investment you'll ever make. And yeah, there's a part of you that's going to be sitting and going, okay, where's my return on investment? Like, where is it? Where's my ROI? I'm not seeing it. And you'll give up. But the thing is that you're not supposed to be just looking. You're supposed to be putting into it as well. Okay. So I'm going to show you how to do that in the Beacon Bootcamp. So make sure you sign up for that. Hi, I'm Deedrie, and I'm so glad that you joined me here today. If this sounds like this is something you would like and you want to stick around, I have so much more here for you. So coming up next, let's talk about one of my favorite mini teachings that I was sharing with my students when I was in my cracked open phase, and it's how love has layers. That's coming up next. Hey there, goddess. Welcome back. And if you're new, oh, big welcome to you. I'm Deedrie, the Sacred Union Coach, and I'm here to show you the light and the love that I see in you. So I'll be talking to you ladies. Oh, you know who you are. You're the ones you're just ready. You want that big love. You're ready for the love you've been saving, waiting for. You're inspired by having the most delicious relationship ever. And you definitely are looking to be married. You want a deeply committed, deeply loving relationship, one that surpasses everything you ever have seen on the screen. Yeah, you're in the right place. So, hi. Oh, yeah, I'm going to teach you how to become the goddess beacon because I called to me that ultimate partner that unlocked me in ways that you seriously want this. You want this. Okay, there are masculines. Actually, there is one masculine, one feminine that will unlock you all the way. And what do I mean by that? It is this feeling. Now, you will have to move through several frogs. And they're not frogs as in they're not beautiful people that haven't taught you so much because they were just a reflection of you. They were how you saw yourself in love and how you were willing to experience yourself in love. So they showed you whatever you were willing to let in at that time. Some of them would have flooded you with a lot of really awesome stuff, and some of them you should have kicked them to the curb a long time ago, but you finally did, and that was you raising up your standards in what I call goddess gumption. This is you saying, no, like I'm a goddess. I'm a goddess, and a goddess walks the world differently. We'll get into that in just a moment. But my whole point of me raising this awareness is because our light, our love as the feminine and how beautiful we are is really needed right now. It's really needed. So welcome to Becoming the Goddess Beacon. And yeah, my disclaimer is we're going to heal your broken heart for good, because the only way that you can call really big ass love to you, like I'm talking, and I'm going to be sharing a lot of my experiences with you. At first, I will tell you, and what I opened with, that crazy feeling of, oh my God, I'm going crazy. No, this actually is the evolution of love. You know, science is evolving. Medicine is evolving. We're evolving. And that means as a human species and how we feel each other will evolve. We're going to become more sensitive. And that means we'll be more sensitive to our partners. That means, imagine this, okay? And before I get into my mini teaching here of the layers of love, I just want you to imagine this. Imagine meeting that person. You're not even in the same room, and you can send love to each other. You're not even in the same city, and you can feel the love for each other inside of your chest. Like you don't even have to pick up the phone and say, hey babe, although isn't that nice too, because they've got really nice voices, and God, having a beautiful voice, just because that's part of the awakening that happens inside of you. If you're with a partner and their voice just grains on you, that's not your partner. That's not your partner. Like their voice has to sing to you. Like they've got to wake something up inside of you. That's part of the layers of the teaching. And that's what we're here to talk about. I want you to have an experience that is out of body. That's how big your love can be. Okay, so are you ready? Do you want to get into the layers of love? Can you please look at your screen right now? I'm going to have this image being shown off and on. So I'd like you to take a look at it. If I continually show it, your mind will go, and it'll ignore. But if I give you like little flashes of it, and I'm like, here, look at the screen, you might pick up something different. Have you ever noticed that? You know, when you've got maybe a Post-it out, okay? And at first it's like, I see that Post-it. I know that Post-it is there. I'm going to focus on it. I'm going to get it done. And then if you move into, well, we all do, right? Sort of like, I'll do that later, or it's just a reminder. Maybe it's a mantra or it's an inspirational quote. eventually you won't see it there anymore, right? So you have to move it. So that's all part of my teachings here is we're going to kind of change things up and we're going to set some new patterns in your life, patterns of loving and patterns of being. So before I get into that mini transformational teaching, let me talk about these 12 phases of becoming the ultimate partner, because I will be releasing those for 2026. Yeah, it took me a bit, right? I had, as I explained, I had to get through and move through my own, unpacking. And you have to. It's not going to be pretty. I'm telling you right now, to call in the greatest love ever, this greatest experience of love ever. Oh, you're going to get your butt kicked. Like, you're just going to. Love Actually, one of my favorite holiday movies, right? If you're listening to me and we're sitting here in November, almost hitting Christmas, oh my gosh, it's like the top one on Netflix. I just love how the little guy's like, let's go get the shit kicked out of us from love. Like, I love that. It's like, yes, I want you to get the shit kicked out of you for love. And I want you to open yourself up to it. But gosh, it's scary, isn't it? And gosh, it hurts. And when you're really wounded, oh, you're not open. You're not open. And it's because you don't want to get hurt. There was someone who told you something, said something, they didn't love you, but really all they were doing is projecting their own inner reality of, I'm really not at peace with myself. And therefore, if I'm not at peace with myself, and you are reflecting back to me either what I really want to experience or what I really don't want to experience, either way, I don't want you being who you are, and I can't see myself in you. Therefore, I'm going to miss the opportunity for healing, or you're going to aggravate the crap out of me until I figure out, oh, this is an opportunity for learning. I see myself in you, right? And that's really what partnership does. So you're going to have the good and the bad in partnership. You're going to have I see that, oh gosh, if you've got this in, oh, is it in me? Oh, and I really don't like that. Okay. If I don't like that, I'm going to make sure that I really don't do that. Instead of oh, I really don't like that you're doing that. Could you please change who you are so that I can be more comfortable being with you? Isn't that what we do? Okay, so I'm going to talk about that in the 12 phases of becoming the ultimate power couple. So, yeah, you're walking the path of a twin flame, twin soul, whatever you want to call yourself. We're the ultimate power couples, and that's the label I'm putting on it because that means so much more now. Twin flame has like lost its flavor because there's been so much crap around it. But you know what? That's what happens. When something comes to the forefront and it's on our shore and it's new, we're either going to tear it apart, right? Because it's our way of unpacking. Let's get to the root of this. Really, what is this? Oh, it's all hearsay. It's all bullshit. Actually, no, we're evolving in love and we're about to have the most incredible, crazy ass experience of love ever. You just have to be open to it. We're evolving, people. And I never thought it was going to happen to me, these layers of love. Do you see on the screen? Again, I'm going to show you that image. I didn't know this was possible until that person that I met that held the biggest key to my unlocking. Oh my God. It was ecstasy filled. I couldn't get enough. Right? But then, all of us are like that. Right? Run into the pleasure. Run into it with all of you until it shows you that for you to go all the way and for you to go even further, you have to face the pain. Okay. So that's why I'm always going to talk about healing your broken heart, because whether you think that it's broken or not, it's broken. If you've been alone for a really long time, it's broken. If you're not making love to yourself, it's broken. If you're not reaching your fullest potential in your career, it's broken. If you're in a relationship where you're like, we haven't touched each other in a really long time. I don't even know when was the last time we actually spent more than 3 days together because I really can't stand them. Your heart's definitely broken. I'm going to open you up with just this gentle teaching, these layers of love. So do you see that outer layer? Do you see how beautiful that is? That white is essentially you saying, I'm a radio station and I'm going to be broadcasting. And not only am I broadcasting, I'm also receiving. And so this is where I'll be sending it out of, which is really just an extension of the core of your being. What's at the core of you? What do you believe? Who are you? What wakes you up? What makes you go? Right? Your patterns, your habits are on the outside of it. But the core of your being, that's what we're trying to get into. This is the ooey-gooey. You're going to hear me talk about it a lot. Now, this next layer, that blue-white layer, this is that layer of friendship. This is that high vibing, like I've got a dear friend. She's just been so good to me. She's that friend that, I'm not kidding, has always been there by my side when the shit hit the fan and I was healing the darkest part of being rejected from this person. Yes, they did. Can you believe it? They totally rejected me. Why would you want to reject me? Because we had to go through our healings. I wasn't ready for him. That's the truth of it. It's like, you totally rejected me. And then we sit in the pain. So this friend came around and was like, oh, wow. And she just took me under her wing. And it's just been wonderful. That's a really high vibrational friendship. It's like a divine friendship. I'm here to walk beside you as you walk through your darkest self. I'll walk beside you. Because when you have a friend that does that, they are learning from you, just as you're learning from them. You will reach a beautiful level to yourself when you go into this space. It's gorgeous. This is when you have those friends, those mentors, those people that are like, I've got your back. Trust me. I'm here for you. But they're also that friend that will tell you when you're kind of full of your own shit. They're the friend that's like, hey, like, come on, right? That's mentorship friendship. So I'm going to talk about that later in my teachings. But let's move to that next layer. You see that warmth, those warm, yeah. So Goddess, this is where I want you to live. This is I'm living inside of the warmth of myself. This is where discernment, your strongest discernment lives. This is where I'm going to let in, but you're not letting them in to take over the who you are, because you don't want to lose yourself, although you will. And that's okay too. There are no wrongs. I'm going to gift you a lot of free stuff that's going to help you navigate this evolution of your path as you're walking this new path of love. Got some fast track freebies. Please go get them because you'll need them. Because where we're going, there is no manual for this. You're going to write it, and I'm going to show you how. This image, you'll be able to find this on my website. You sign up for my newsletter, you get this sent to you. And then you can take that image. I want you to put it on your manifestation vision board, to sit with it. And I want you to start feeling these layers. Don't just take my word for it. I created this artwork when I was moving through understanding all the different ways that I love and what love means to me, and how I'm going to take myself all the way into the arms of love. What would that feel like if I took myself there? We're afraid because we know we're going to have to let go of some stuff that ain't so great. Gosh, change is painful, isn't it? But that's okay. It's meant to quake you. You're meant to fall in love. You're meant to. Deep love, not just, oh, you'll do. And let me just rub my body up against yours. It's like mutual masturbation. It's just you're not doing it by yourself. You're using someone else's body. We're going to talk about that here too, because intimacy is how you're going to experience that ooey-gooey center in the very, very center of you. That's like, oh my God, I'm letting you so close into me that I want you to merge with me. I want to merge with you. That's what intimacy is. So remember, it doesn't matter what vessel you are currently traveling in. Your body is but the transportation to get you there. It's the full experience of the growth and expansion that you're here to have while you walk your path. So everything you touch, everything you eat, everything you take in, everything you consume, in all honesty, is shaping you. So what are you consuming? And let it shape you. If it's really beautiful shit, let it shape you. Let it shape that beautiful part of you. And that's what I really want you to do. To get to the ooey-gooey means you're so in love with yourself. You're so in love with life. You're so in love with everything that makes you you that you feel this like warmth. I remember when my partner and I, the one who held this massive key that unlocked me, and I unlocked him too. I remember him saying to me, "Oh my God, when you love me, it's like I feel a jacuzzi, like it's this warm pool of love in the center of my chest." And he knew it was me because our love song has a frequency. And there is nothing wrong with saying, "I love you." It is the greatest gifting ever. It's part of individuation. What you'll recognize through your awakening for some of my advanced and my expert students is that when you're first moving through your awakening, which in truth is you just not being asleep, it's you not following all of the projection of everybody projecting their own insecurities out into the world and you taking it as truth, right? Like what's on the news and, this politician made that decision. Yeah, their inner child probably made that decision, not the awakened higher version where their ego and their soul is unified and they're working from this grounded place of a balanced nature within them. Probably not. So being asleep means I'm not really aware of myself. I'm not aware of my shadow, or I am, and I just keep pushing it down. When you keep pushing your stuff down, guess what happens? You actually don't feel your ooey-gooey because there's so much shit in there. It's just, you just keep pushing it down. Okay. So I'm just going to tell you, disclaimer here right now, my teachings and what I bring here to you and just sharing what love, real love is like. Real love isn't an outside in experience, although it is that too, but it's not just that. It's an inside out experience. It's what I'm going to give, what I'm going to bring, how I want to share myself, and how we show up, and how we take responsibility for how we show up. So the showing up is the greatest part of this. And you've got to be in a place where you really want to show up. And I really want you to show up in your relationships. That's what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about big, delicious, crazy, like can't get enough of you love. Like love, love, love. Because this is my take. Okay, this is my mission. If I get you to fall so deeply crazy in love with yourself that you're harmonizing with the bliss that's you, imagine if every single person in the world could live from this place. Do you think we would have the chaos, the wars, the disagreements, all of the separatism, all of this separate experience that we're having right now in the world? If everyone could actually do the work and go inside and say, "Oh my God, what's inside of me?" I think I should probably take a look at that. But we get into this, and that's what the asleep is you're just patterns, cycles, and you just keep doing the same thing, and the same thing is comfortable, but you don't grow. Or you do. I shouldn't say that. You actually do grow. You do. It's so incremental. And every time you miss your opportunity to expand just a little bit faster or further, you just kind of stay on until you get to this place. And I love this place. And this is where you're like, I see that image and I want to experience all of those loves that Miss D is talking about. There's so many different ways to experience love. Love is a language, and it's beautiful if you open it up inside of yourself and you let yourself feel it. It's not just through words. I want you to love with your entire body. I don't want you to love them like you would your lover. No, that's why there's layers of love, right? So like when I'm before my dear friend, I'm like, okay, do I have my blue beaming, like, oh my God, I'm so grateful for you. You are awesome to me. when I'm around her, how I feel because she's just so good to me. Having someone who loves me, supports me, and cares for me, guess what? That feeling of friendship is really important. It's the foundation to everything. If you feel like you want to take yourself up to that next level of love, I've got a boot camp. It's free. It's 3 days. It's not 3 full days. It's an hour each day. And I'm going to show you my 3-step love unlocking method. Take this into any situation. Use this method that I have, and you will have the most amazing life ever. You'll have the big love. You'll have the big bank account. You'll have the big career. Whatever it is that you want to be a really awesome mom, you will be. You want to be a really awesome janitor, you will be. You want to be a really awesome doctor, you will be. You want to be a really awesome politician and make some really big difference, fall deeply in love. I dare you. Fall deeply in love with yourself. Fall deeply in love with your partner. Don't just skirt the surface, because you see, that's where we keep the world when we only skirt the surface of ourselves. We'll never go beyond it if we're not facing the pain. Because the truth is this, is once you've been through the darkest healing of the self and how painful it really is, if you had really done the work, there would be no war. Because we wouldn't want anyone to hurt as bad as we hurt when we went through facing our internal darkness. It's so painful. So yeah, disclaimer, my program is going to hurt like a bitch. But guess what? When you get to the other side, you're going to be the ultimate of whatever you came here to be. You're going to find your true self. You're going to have really deeply meaningful relationships, and you're going to meet that person that will unlock you in ways that are just so delicious. And you want this. You want this. And it doesn't matter how long it takes. Okay? It does not matter. You're never too old. You're never too old. So if this works for you, if you really like what I'm talking about here, come check me out at unionblueprint.com. That's unionblueprint.com. The last boot camp was awesome. So you want to make sure that you get in on this one, get on my VIP priority list. You're going to want to sign up for that. Follow, subscribe, be a part of this if you're ready to awaken to the biggest love ever. Get on my newsletter so you can get this beacon breadcrumb. This is how you're going to open yourself up. Put this on your meditation vision board. Put it in your Goddess Beacon journal, which you can get for free. Oh, I have so many freebies for you. So go. Go check me out, unionblueprint.com. Coming up next, we're going to really talk about the silent masculine and feminine. Yeah, the feminine is silent too. And how to navigate the sacred gap of silence with a lot more ease and grace. Now, grace isn't you walking all pretty and not stepping on anything and, oh, hell no. Grace just means I'm taking care of business for me and making sure I'm always staying in alignment with who I want to be. This sounds like you? I'll see you there.